This video is going to be about my job, what my job is, and the steps to how I got my job. Hey guys, it's Courtney. I am back with another video. I know a few people have been asking when I'm going to do another one. I've just been so busy after getting my leave date until now, like getting things together and working and all of that stuff. So I'm actually really busy this week because this is my final week before I ship out. Most of the videos are going to be on the go. This one's in my car today because I'm running errands and doing so many things. The Air Force is a little different than a lot of other branches, and I had no idea you didn't get your job at MEPS until after MEPS. So I didn't understand the process and it was a little frustrating. So it's better if you understand the process going in versus once you're in and then you're like, wow, this sucks. I have, since I'm on my phone, I'm recording on my phone, I have my handy dandy notes right here. So if I'm looking over this direction, it's because I'm looking at my notes. So my job is 3PO31 Security Forces, and it's the job I wanted. Ever since I was younger, I wanted to be a cop in the military because I want to do K-9 eventually, and that's exactly what I got. I waited for my job. I was offered plenty of other jobs and I turned them down, which wasn't easy because they can be pretty intense when they're offering you a job they want you to take. It's not one of the hardest jobs to get, so if you're going for a job and you're dead set on a job, just know you may be waiting a while. So the Air Force doesn't give jobs at MEPS. I always thought that because that's how it used to be, and that's how it is for every other branch. You go in, and before you swear in, or right after you swear in, whatever, you get your job. So in my case, and pretty much everyone in the Air Force, when you go to swear in, they're going to give you your contract, but it's going to be a temporary contract saying, it says kind of like you're in the reserves, honestly, and you're not in the reserves. They do that so it holds your spot and until you get your job. So my recruiter gave me the list of jobs that I qualify for, and he was like, pick your top, I think it was like top 5, and I was like, well, no, it might have been top 10. It was a lot, and I only had one picked out, maybe 2, but definitely not 3. So my top picks were obviously security forces, and then medical, which is really hard to get, and then logistics planning. That was my top 3, and then after that I just picked random ones that were on the list because I knew I wasn't going to take anything except security forces. So I made my list, gave it to him, and he's like, all right, I'll call you when we get all the jobs in, and if security forces is on there, I'll let you know. If any of the other jobs on your list is on there, I'll let you know. The end of October was really the first time I had a chance at a job. And he messaged everybody in our little group chat and said, if you got a job, I'll let you know. If you didn't hear from me. And that's how I found out I didn't have a job. Still, at that time, I had no idea how this worked. So I was like, well, crap, I just want to know when I leave. I don't care if it's 10 months from now. I just want a date. Because I was just living in limbo. I was living month to month. So, and that's really hard when you have a full-time job and a child and all of that. And once you get a job, you could be waiting a while to leave. It's not like you get a job, you leave the next month. So October, I didn't get a job. November, I got offered a job. They called me even before the jobs dropped, and they were like, hey, we have a refueling job we want you to take, and it leaves in like a week or 2. Can you take it? I was like, no, that's not even on my list. I don't want a refueling job. My recruiter was on my side. He took a stand for me and he was like, she's not going to take this job. But his boss really wanted me to take this job, and so he called me, and pretty much just those horror stories you hear, that's pretty much how that phone call went, of him wanting to force the job on me, and telling me all the things that were wrong with security forces, even though he was security forces. Don't take a job you don't want. You don't have to take a job if they offer it to you. So again, I said no to the refueling job, and he even told me, he was like, you don't have a job this month. I'm in charge of jobs. I know for a fact you don't have a job this month. So I got off the phone thinking, I don't have a job at the end of November, hopefully the end of December. A couple days later, I got a message and it said I got a job. It was like a day after I bought my car. My recruiter messaged me and said I had my job, and I was leaving January 15th, and that was November 30th that I found out I got my job. So I was like, oh my god. I was excited, but also I was like, I just bought a car. I was not planning on leaving this soon. I was freaking out internally. So pretty much what I want you to take from this video is, if you're going Air Force, do not expect a job at MEPS unless they change that sometime in the future, which would be nice. You won't get a job at MEPS, you'll be waiting, and you'll pretty much, it's monthly, which sucks. And if you're really picky about your job and you have a job that's really hard to get, you could be waiting a very long time in depth. And I mean, in my opinion, it was worth the wait. I didn't have to wait that long. It felt like I did, but in reality, I really didn't have to wait that long. I leave in 7 days. I'm gonna try and make at least 1 or 2 more videos before I leave. Again, they might be on the go like this one because I'm so freaking busy. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I have so much to do in 7 days, so I'm excited. I'll keep you guys updated. Again, subscribe. Also, if you want to see videos after I come back from basic and tech school, and make sure to leave a comment if you have any questions, or follow me on my social media and I'll answer questions there too. Talk to you guys later.